Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2021. The new year is here. This will be going up on the second day of 2021, my January 2nd, 2021 update video, but really my January 2021 update video, and really my just start of 2021, my early 2021 update video, because I don't know when the next update video is going to happen. Probably going to not be for a while, but we'll see. But here I am, beginning of the new year. A lot of things happened last year, obviously both good and bad, but unfortunately mostly bad. It was a pretty sucky year, all things considered, for a lot of us, and there was just a lot of crazy shit that went down, and yeah, it was just one of those things that, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is, but here we are, 2021, new year. Probably going to be like a reverse of 20, although to be fair, 2020 started off bad in several ways, even before the pandemics truly kicked off in March. I would say that it was one of those things where, at least as far as like the pandemic, this year will probably be a reverse of last year, where most of the year is going to, be kind of the same, and then near the end of the year, things are going to kind of get back to normal. That's probably what we're looking at, realistically speaking, for 2021. So a bit of a reverse of 2020, which is what it is, but hopefully that does happen, if not even a little better. Whatever the case may be, I'm definitely still looking forward to the year, and I'm specifically looking forward to what is coming for the Flaming Shark and what's coming for the channel. And that's what we're here to talk about, at least in the intermediate term, the next few months, and just kind of generally talking about what's going on the channel. Both for those of you who just simply aren't aware, because I obviously talk about a lot of this stuff, but I'll be reiterating some stuff that I've said before multiple times in many cases, but I will also be announcing some new stuff. So first things first, I did announce this in the Attack on Titan video that will have came out on New Year's Day, but we will be moving Attack on Titan from Fridays to Titan Tuesdays, which, not to be confused with Teen Titans, because I'm doing two shows with Titan in the title, but we will be doing Attack on Titan on Tuesdays moving forward for the rest of Season 4, or Part 1, Season 4, whatever. We'll be doing Attack on Titan Season 4 on Tuesdays now, to do it closer to when the episodes come out. Get it quicker. It should be fun. Should be great for everyone involved. Makes me watch the episode quicker, which is cool, and you guys get my reactions to the episodes quicker, so just wins all around. Good stuff. So you might be wondering, okay, so Fridays are just going to be normal now. Not quite. Because I've really put this off to the last second deciding, but you know what? I just decided, you know what? Why not? Why not? I've gotten through a lot of content. I've been really consistent. I think this is another way to help me be consistent, is to have these live shows where, some days I get to just do a single episode video. It's super easy for me, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a different experience, and I get a mix of experiences between like the live series and then the catch-up series where, I do like the sets and stuff. I am going to be on Fridays, and this is immediate. So, obviously today is Saturday, so this applies right away. So this starts next Friday. So replacing Attack on Titan Fridays will be Re:Zero Season 2 Part 2 live reactions. I did not originally plan to do Re:Zero Season 2 Part 2 live, but why not, right? Season 2 Part 1's been so good. I don't want to be cucked this hard by going by episode. It's already cuck enough with the sets, but you know what? At the same time, I don't really mind cliffhangers, so why not, right? So I'm not sure. So I'm going to be, the next video the next reaction video will be my reaction to the Season 2 Part 1 finale. So Season 2, episodes 10 to 13 of ReZero will be my next reaction to ReZero. My next reaction. So, the plan is for it to come out on Sunday, tomorrow. Obviously, I'm recording this actually at the 2 a.m. on the 1st, so, talking kind of in advance here. But my plan is to post... let me just check this real quick. Okay. My plan is to post the Season 2 Part 1 finale tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing... And then starting this coming Friday, we will begin Season 2 Part 2, because those episodes will be coming out, again, about two-ish days before the day that I post it. So I will be replacing the Attack on Titan Fridays with the ReZero Fridays, and then after the week off, when Attack on Titan returns, I will have Attack on Titan on Tuesday, again, closer to when they come out. So, for the time being, I mean, obviously, technically not this coming week, we won't have an Attack on Titan Tuesday because there's no Attack on Titan, unless I went crazy. If there is Attack on Titan, I'm posting it on Tuesday. But unless I went crazy, there is no Attack on Titan this weekend. But regardless, that is the plan. So for the time being, we're going to have Attack on Titan on Tuesdays and ReZero on Fridays, which is perfect, because preferably I want like 2 shows that I'm doing live, and I really don't want to go above 2 if possible. But we will be going above 2 pretty soon, because when Ruby returns, Ruby will slot right back in on Saturdays, and we will have Attack on Titan Tuesdays, ReZero Fridays, and Ruby Saturdays. So we're going to be having a lot of these. And my hope is to post every day, especially when I have all 3 of those still running, which they're only going to be concurrent for a certain amount of time, because there's going to be a point. Because when Ruby comes back, there's only 7 episodes left of the season. By the time AOT is at that point, there's probably going to be about 7 episodes left in the season. And by the time ReZero is at that point, there's probably going to be around 7 episodes in the season. Now, it's not exact, but the 3 series are all going to be together for about 2 months. So it'll be about a 2-month period where I'm doing ReZero Friday. I'm going to be doing Attack on Titan Tuesdays, ReZero Fridays, and Ruby Saturdays. But all 3 of them should end around the same time. So we're going to eventually go from like 3 to probably 0, unless something else gets thrown in there. So it is kind of a weird thing. It is one of those things where it's like, currently, and I do want to mention this, because if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong about this, I believe the 27th of March 27th, 2021, is the Season 5 premiere of Boku no Hero Academia. I currently have no plans to do it live. However, given when I'm going to be wrapping up all the other series that I'm doing live, so Attack on Titan, ReZero, and Ruby, the timing might work out to where I might end up doing My Hero Season 5 live. But I definitely want to emphasize that I currently have no plans to do that. But it's not off the table either. We'll have to see how things go. So, that's a general gist of that. ReZero, obviously we still have the Season 2 Part 1 finale coming very soon. But starting this coming Friday will be ReZero Season 2 Part 2 reactions. And then we will also have Attack on Titan on Tuesdays. And Ruby, of course, will be on Saturdays when Ruby comes back, which isn't for another month or so. A little more than that. But, yeah, we will be having... for a while, I mean, currently, for now, like 2, but we will actually, for a good, about 7 weeks or so, have 3 series that are live reaction series. That'll be on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, respectively. Very fun stuff, though. I'm very much looking forward to all 3 of those shows. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Anyways, what else? Of course, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is going to begin this rotation. This rotation will probably take a little long because this is the point where I'm probably going to be mixing in some random videos. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do them, but I would expect Adventure Time Distant Lands Episode 2 relatively soon. I would also expect some like Spindle Horse related reactions soon. So like Has Been Hotel and related content will probably happen pretty soon as well. I'm not entirely sure about that, but definitely Distant Lands for sure is going to be relatively soon, the second episode of AT Distant Lands. So I'm going to be doing some kind of random stuff now, mixing that in with the regular rotation. So I feel like this rotation potentially might be a bit of a take a bit longer. Not because I'm not posting. I do have every intention to post either every day or at least close to every day. But just because I'm going to be doing more random stuff again. Since I do have a fair few things that I can do that are like random things. So I'm definitely looking forward to all of that. What else do I have to say? Kizu Monogatari will be replacing ReZero Season 2 Part 1 on the rotation. So we will be doing Kizu Monogatari in the following 3 rotations after ReZero concludes, even though we'll still be doing ReZero, but it'll transition perfectly from a rotational series out of the rotation and into a weekly ongoing weekly series, and then Kizu Monogatari will take its rotational place. So what this does mean is that ReZero is now been erased from the Monogatari schedule, and that is now a blank anime. So that spot where I was eventually going to do Season 2, Part 2 of ReZero is now going to be something other than ReZero Season 2, Part 2. And I'm not entirely sure what it will be, but it will not be ReZero Season 2 Part 2. So we'll have to see what it ends up being. I'm definitely looking forward to all of it. Whatever it might be, it should be a lot of fun, so that'll be interesting to say the least. But there is another slot that is a mystery in the long-running Monogatari, one slot in the rotation. Other things to happen. So, let's see, what do we got? So, as far as the... as far as the 3 slot, we talked about the 1 slot and the 5 slot. Let's talk about the other anime slots. So Assassination Classroom, AS Class, is my 3 slot in the rotation. The series that will be replacing it was one of the 9 series on the poll that AS Class won to become this show. It will be one of those other series that I picked, and this series will replace AS Class. I will not announce this series. I'm going to keep this one a surprise. I like to mix them up. Sometimes I announce them, sometimes it's a surprise. In this case, I'm going to keep this series a surprise, but the hint is that it is one of the 9 series that was on the poll. So you have Nana, you have Haikyuu, you have Monster, you have March Comes In Like a Lion, you have Vinland Saga, oh my god, what's the name of the show? Holy shit. You have Rakugo Shinju. Now I'm completely thrown off. Now I totally derped on the name of Rakugo Shinju, and now I've forgotten which ones I haven't said. You guys know, though, the poll, the anime poll that we did that AS Class won. You get the point. Regardless, well, one of those series is going to be the replacement series for Assassination Classroom. I've already decided which one it will be, and I'm really looking forward to that a lot. Very excited for the series that will be replacing AS Class in the rotation. So now let's jump into the Teen Titans slot. So the Teen Titans slot, Teen Titans, we still have a lot of episodes left. We're just jumping into Season 2. We're 16 episodes through out of 65, and there's also a movie. So we have quite a bit of Teen Titans left. The plan for Teen Titans is pretty simple, though. Next month, in the month of February, we will have a Patreon poll to determine Teen Titans replacement. So that will be the second series in a row, actually, in that specific slot in the rotation. So we will have another Western cartoon poll to determine Teen Titans replacement. That will happen through all 28 days of February. So I'll start February 1st. It'll end February 28th, where the clock strikes midnight into March 1st. So we will have a poll in February, all of February, to determine what will replace Teen Titans. One show that will not be on the poll, however, is The Owl House, which will be replacing She-Ra when we finish She-Ra. We're halfway through She-Ra currently, right on the dot halfway. We have 26 episodes left. So the 4 slot in the rotation, the other cartoon slot, will go to The Owl House, which, if I'm not mistaken, is 20 episodes. Obviously, it's one season. Obviously, we are going to get Season 2 eventually. I obviously will eventually react to that one of these days. But for the time being, we obviously have the first season of The Owl House. And personally, I want to do a kind of shorter series in this slot, so I decided on The Owl House. To be fair, this was almost The Owl House. The She-Ra itself was almost The Owl House. That was obviously a series that I've had my eyes on since before it even came out, and obviously it's been super popular, so I'm excited to jump into that. That's going to be a shorter series, but that will be the She-Ra replacement in the 4 slot in the rotation. So to review, Kizumonogatari replacing ReZero very soon, Death Parade after that. I didn't mention that, but it is the case. You guys can see the list that I've made. Teen Titans series will be replaced by a poll. We'll be doing that poll in February. Ask Class will be replaced by a mystery series. It's one of the 9 series that was on the poll that Ask Class won. And 4 slot will be replaced. Well, She-Ra will be replaced by the Owl House. And then the 5 slot is, of course, JoJo, which starts in this rotation. So really excited for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, of course. That pretty much sums everything up. I obviously want to do like the Konosuba film eventually, the No Game No Life film eventually, the Evangelion rebuilds eventually, especially the Eva rebuilds. That's very high on my list. Once the final film drops, I will definitely be excited to jump into those films, because still waiting for the final film to drop, but I definitely plan to watch the Eva rebuilds over the course of 2021, and that should be incredibly interesting, to say the least. Is that everything? Do I have anything else that I want to say? I do have a bunch of figures. I was thinking about showing off the figures, but I think I am actually... That just seems like way too much work, because I actually have... From the last time I've shown off figures, I have 6 new ones. I have the big Christmas gift that I got, and then I have a bunch of other ones as well. So I don't know if I should show these off. I forgot to show... That's the other thing, too, is they're not opened yet. So, yeah, it's kind of like I haven't opened any of them. I haven't, even the ones I've had for a little while now, let alone the Christmas one. But, yeah, I haven't bothered to open them yet. But it's really cool stuff. I definitely have some cool figures, and I was thinking about revealing them in this video, but I think I'll save it for another time. I probably should make a dedicated video to that, like my Weeb updates, where I update you guys on like my Blu-ray collection and my figure collection, because those are the 2 things I care about. Other merchandise, fuck it. I mean, I have a couple shirts, but who cares about shirts? Even though this is, I mean, still my favorite is just this Attack on Titan shirt. It's super simple, but I just really like it for whatever reason. I think I like it because it's got like that Oakland A's color, which I dig because I'm an Oakland A's fan. Hey. But yeah, no, I definitely having a lot of fun with everything that's been going on. We're going to kind of chill a little bit, like relatively. Like, I'm not going to be going as hard as I have been, I don't think. But I think I'm going to still be going pretty consistently with the videos. It's just kind of more relaxed for me. Like I said, first day was just 1 episode, update video. Doing a couple live series will be fun. Yeah, I have a lot of plans, but the goal is just to be really consistent. I am going to be kind of doing some kind of, not like super short series, so hopefully I can be consistent and get through these medium and long series, relatively quickly. I'm really hoping that comparatively to, like, Hunter, right? Like, I'm hoping I can get through JoJo way faster than Hunter. Because sure, I was banging out Hunter in the later part of 2020. I was really banging Hunter hard. But it's one of those things where I really want to just get through JoJo at a really strong pace. It's only 152 episodes, even though I am kind of anticipating closer to 200, because I am kind of anticipating a part 6 reveal in the next couple months. And eventually, by the time I'm caught up, to probably be jumping into part 6 at the very least. So if not, it already to just be out. Outright. But yeah, I'm kind of expecting part 6 to be part of this, but it is one of those things where, like, I really just want to kind of keep this groove going. I've been in a groove for a while. I really think I've found a footing that I've never really had before as far as consistency is concerned, and I think it's just kind of here to stay. I'm not necessarily saying that I'll be destroying shows like crazy and just blowing through everything, but I think it'll be on a very, very good pace. For the amount of shows I do, I really think I can be on a pace where I get through them faster than almost anyone, really. And I feel pretty confident about that. Because even when I'm super slow, just based on the amount of episodes I do per video, I usually can keep up with the normal people's paces, unless they only do, like, say, 2 series or 3 series at a time. But I'm really looking forward to everything that's coming in 2020. And obviously, I do want to do some new types of videos, some kind of more heavily edited videos, some more scripted videos and stuff like that. And and also, you know, gameplay stuff. You know, I have my my big boy here, my big computer here, the big tower guy here, and you know, he's got some juice in him, and so I'm not making videos on a iffy laptop. I've evolved into a very spicy computer, so now I have the appropriate tech to potentially do some gaming content, potentially. Even though I'm kind of, for the most part, interested in specific stuff, but I definitely am heavily interested in potentially, you know, give you guys something a little different in 2021 eventually. I don't expect anything in the near future, but I do have these ideas, and, you know, the two big things are like, you know, edited and scripted, kind of more in-depth analysis review type videos, and then like actual reviews, not meme, like the reviews I do that are, you know, the redirect reviews. I mean like proper review videos. I have like a lot of ideas in mind for that, and I definitely want to potentially work on that, and then potentially gaming stuff. The problem with the gaming stuff is, you know, it is proper series commitments. So, you know, if I was doing some type of gaming thing, it would be a proper, like, series. You know, it would be something that I'm interested in doing as a series. And a lot of the ones I'm interested in doing are kind of long. So, you know, yeah. And a lot of them are either visual novels or close to visual novels. So, of course, they're long. And barely games. But, no, I'm just kidding. But seriously, there's a lot of stuff I want to do in 2021. I don't know how much of it I'll do. I don't know how much of like the newer style videos, different types of videos I'll do. But certainly, at least as far as the reactions go, I think I'm going to be really consistent this year. I think as an overall beginning to end year, I really do. I know I've said this before, but I really do think this will be the best year on the channel as far as consistency, just being around, not vanishing unless, you know, unless I go on a trip. Unless the world gets good enough to where I can go on a trip late in the year and I tell you guys in advance, like I don't have videos recorded, no videos for a week or two, whatever. Outside of something like that, which, you know, I would love for that to happen just because that would mean that I could go on a proper trip. That would be fantastic. I don't expect anything like that, though. So, it is one of those things where here we are in 2021, and it's going to be a good year, I think, for the channel, if nothing else. I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of stuff. I think you're going to like some of the shows that we're going to get to. Obviously, I mentioned some of the early stuff that's going to be in the first, you know, probably quarter of the year. You know, we're probably going to get to Owl House in the first quarter of the year. Obviously, we're literally about to start JoJo this month, and we're obviously also starting, you know, getting back into Monogatari soon. We're probably also going to get to Death Parade around the, you know, January or February, and just a lot of other stuff that's coming that's going to be very exciting. The Ass Class show replacement, that's probably the series I'm most hyped for out of anything. I'm really excited for that series. Like, the two shows that I was deciding between for the series that would replace Ass Class, both of those series I am like stupidly hyped for. And it was so hard to pick between the two of them, and I will mention what the other one was in my first reaction to the series. But it was so hard to pick between this show and that show. And I ended up going with that show. And I will tell you what this show is when we, again, do that first reaction to that series. But it was so difficult picking between the two shows. But the other series is something I will absolutely get to. And I will probably, hopefully, get to all of the series eventually that were on that poll. Because specifically that poll was like so loaded for me with stuff that I want to do so bad. And you can even notice there were like a couple that were a little more niche. Like, you know, Rakugo Shinju and Nana and stuff. There were some kind of more niche anime. Mushishi. I know I didn't mention Mushishi. That was on the poll. That's another one that was kind of niche. And I will confirm that it is not one of those three series. It is not Mushishi. It is not Rakugo Shinju. And it is not Nana. So now there's only 6 left. There's only 6 possibilities. Is it Vinland Saga? Is it March Comes In Like a Lion? Is it Haikyuu? Is it Monster? What the fuck is wrong with my brain today? Now I'm forgetting shows again. Is it, what the fuck? What else was on the poll? Why is this happening again? What is wrong with me? Wait. Haikyuu. March Comes In Like a Lion. Monster. Vinland Saga. God, I can't remember fucking anything. Jesus Christ. I don't even know. Well, I'm giving you a lot of hints as to what this show is. So that's another hint. It's one of those 4 shows. I'll narrow it down to 4. It's either Haikyuu, Monster, Vinland Saga, or Three Gatsu no Lion. So, yeah. Let's just rule out the other 5. It's not one of those 5. It's not Mushishi. It's not Nana. It's not Rakugo Shinju. What the fuck are the other 2 shows? I'm not ending this recording until I remember the other 2 series. What the hell was on the poll? What the actual hell was on the poll? I have to look this up. I can't believe What the heck is on the poll? No, seriously, like, what is on this poll? This is ridiculous. I completely have no idea what's on this poll. Posts. Published. Where is the poll? Series poll. Yeah, anime series poll for Kill la Kill's replacement. That's crazy. Oh, Utena and Samurai Champloo. Yeah. I actually... Okay, so Samurai Champloo I completely forgot was on this poll. Like, I like completely forgot Samurai Champloo was on this poll. But like in the sense that like I wasn't thinking about it at all. I honestly forgot that Utena was on the poll. It wasn't even that Utena wasn't in my head. I just completely forgot it was on the poll. I really have totally forgot that I even put Utena on the poll. But yeah, yeah, those are some other ones. But regardless, so yeah, the Ass Class replacement, to narrow it down to 4, will either be March Comes In Like a Lion, Monster, Haikyuu, or Vinland Saga. So yeah, you can get hyped for, hopefully whoever you are watching is a fan of all 4, so it's a win for you regardless, but it's one of those 4. Yeah. I mean, those were kind of like, yeah, those were some of the ones that I was like really interested in, although to be fair, I'm really interested in the girl shows there, Utena and Nana, and I'm really interested in Rakugo Shinju, and I'm really interested in Mushishi. Honestly, Samurai Champloo, low-key, is probably the one I'm least interested out of those 10. But I'm still really interested because it's probably really cool. Like, it's got such a cool name and probably is really cool. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, I am going to sign off here because this video was somehow half an hour. I didn't even say anything. There's literally nothing in this video. I don't know how it happens. Why can't the reviews go this fast? What the hell? Anyways, I think it's time for me to bid you adieu. So, Flaming Shark, signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.